All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get started. Sorry to keep you delaying. I had to take care of something because I cannot build anything for you guys if my hands are not properly prepared. So I had to had to had to tend to them real quick because if I'm going to be having my fingers on screen for you guys to see, I needs to come correct. I needs to be looking good with the fingers and everything if I'm going to be holding stuff and holding it up in front of you. But we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Yo, peoples! Qushu92 here. Welcome back with Building with Qushu. Today we are going to be building the Back to the Future DeLorean by Lego's Speed Champions brand. So today and this was once again sent in by you guys, so I appreciate you. But today we're going to be building the time machine from Back to the Future. As you can see, you got Doc Brown, you got Marty McFly, and of course, it has two different modes. One is its regular wheel mode, and the other is basically its hover mode that you get at the end of the first Back to the Future movie. So yeah, this ought to be very fun to do. I can't tell if it's going to require me to put some stickers on some things. I hope not, but if it does, we'll just deal with it when we get to it. So this is, like I said, we're building the time machine. Let's go ahead and move it over to the browser so you guys can see what's going on. Hopefully I have it set up nicely so you guys can see what's about to go down. Also, this thing is 357 pieces, which is way less than Sonic, way less than the other sets that I've done. I think the Lego Batman Batmobile was slightly more pieces. I think it was like 500 and something. This one, not so much. Did not know that you had Mortal Shell in your radar. Just finished the video. Can't wait for more content. I may play Mortal Shell. I might play it, but we'll have to see. Speaking of gaming news, in gaming news, Control Resonant has officially, sorry, I was pulling all this stuff out and you guys couldn't even see it. Speaking of gaming news, Control Resonant has officially gone gold. However, the digital version of the game is still slated for release. Yeah, still slated for release. Ooh, this is a nice book. It's shiny. Still slated for release for the 24th of September. The physical version of the game, here's the stickers. Here's the stickers. Here's the stickers for the grill and the side and the DeLorean. It's not too many, so I'm grateful for that because I really don't like handling too many stickers. And we got this big old black piece by itself. All right, let's go ahead and start to get everything set up. But Control Resonant, its physical version, and you guys know I've been getting my hands on physical versions of games, and I love that more than anything else. Well, I love that more than anything else. I'm saying that while you guys can't even see me here, but you guys can see me here, sorry. The physical version of the game has been delayed until October 15th. So, what would have been frankly, with me playing Wolverine, there was probably going to be a bit of a delay of me playing Control Resonant at all, due to the fact that 10 days prior to the release of Control Resonant, Wolverine would have already released as well, and that's probably going to take me a bit of time in order to get through. So even if I got Control when it came out, I probably wouldn't have been able to start a series on it immediately due to how much is going on in between the months, in between the weeks of September already. So having Control Resonant's physical version come out on October 15th still works out for me because I was probably going to delay playing Resonant until October anyway. So Hey, it's no skin off my nose. My copy's still secure, so I'm good. Let's see. One small question: what weapon caught your eye from the game you never told in the video? The weapon I was speaking of. Let me go ahead and get all this stuff situated. This is pack 5. I wonder why they got them in these paper packets. I've never seen that for any set that I've made. They got some parts. They got some Lego parts in actual, like, tear paper bags. I have never seen that before. That's interesting. That's our first pack. That's 5. This is 4, 3, then 2. Are these supposed to be the wheels for the DeLorean? Huh. But there's a weapon in Mortal Shell 2, and it's essentially a big guitar. It's a lute, and it is your firearm. It is essentially your firearm. From 1985 to 2026. So this thing really did travel in time. All right, so first things first. Our first piece is this black piece. This black piece right here. But yeah. There's a firearm weapon that essentially has you basically using this guitar, the lute, that I've seen, I believe, Iron Pineapple mess with when he played through the open beta the first time. I've recently watched his more recent video after the devs allowed him to play a little bit more of Mortal Shell, and there's a lot of crazy builds you can do within Control Resonant. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm about to build Doc Brown first. So let's go ahead and build Marty McFly. Where's your hair? How come we got the hair for Doc Brown, but we don't have the hair for Marty? I have never had to actually tear paper pieces for Lego pieces before. I've never actually had to do this. Like, here's his jacket. Yeah, like his big puff jacket. But where is his hair? We're going to do this build right, because the last time I was building something for you guys, I got some stuff mixed up, and I'm like, I don't know where pieces are supposed to go. Ah, there we go. I have found the hair. Wow, you guys can't see that. Sorry. Let me move this stuff over so you can see everything. All right, there we go. Why am I trying to put on his hair where his head should be? All right, and we officially have Marty McFly. I'm going to make it a habit of being able to show you guys what it looks like on a bigger screen, so you guys can actually see how it looks. There we go. Nice. He wants to be cousin it. All right, so Marty is going to be right there. Next up is the good doctor. Great Scott! Played by the absolutely amazing Christopher Lloyd. Marty McFly played by Michael J. Fox? Yeah, Michael J. Fox. Love how they gave this man a receding hairline for a headpiece. Okay, that... He's supposed to have a wrench. Found it! This is a big wrench. This is a very big wrench. Oh, look at this. This is a big wrench. For his size, this is something that Gordon Freeman would be using. But yeah, we got dark brown. All right. Time for our first piece. So we got this underlying black piece right here. I really don't need to say the instructions. I noticed that whenever I build this stuff, I really don't need to say the instructions of what I'm doing because it's not like you guys are building this alongside me. It's just a force of habit. But for me, it's just like a habit because, you know, maybe someone actually wants to build something like this. All right, we're going to need... See, I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. And then we're going to need these many pieces. I'm still saying it. And let's see. But this would be a perfect opportunity for me to talk to you guys. How have y'all been? Y'all been okay lately? I haven't done a wellness check over on the post for everyone who's on the channel, but I want to make sure that everyone's okay. Y'all doing good? Okay, black piece is going to go over right there, and I'm doing it right this time. And blue goes across the back. Glad you say the instructions because it makes engaging. It makes it engaging for me. That way you don't stay clueless. Ah, okay. I'll just continue as I have been then. So we got a blue piece going across the back and the square black piece that looks like this. It winds up looking like this. So this is how this piece looks. Got it all combined together. Yeah, and the thing is, Kratos, I think you were here for the last Lego build that I was doing. You actually brought up. Hold on. Did you guys see my phone just sitting off to the side? No, you couldn't. Cool. You actually brought up how I would hold things up on this camera, but the bigger camera allows it to be seen with a lot more detail because this one doesn't allow me to, like change focus and stuff like that. So thank you for helping me get more comfortable with doing it that way. Putting some more of these slope pieces, putting that there. So that way you guys can actually see things a whole lot better as I build them. All right, so we got these pieces, looks like that. Just underneath this main piece. Then we got the gray solid studs. That's going to go on the back. The side camera washes it out. Yeah, it's good for showing stuff from a distance, but it doesn't have the level of detail that my main camera has due to the type of camera that it is. It's a good camera. It's a very good camera, and I like having it for a secondary, but it is not the camera I would normally use for these sessions in order to show you better detail. This one here is far better for you guys. So me being able to switch back and forth between the cameras so you can see things in greater detail, like so, this is way better. And we need blue studs. I am missing blue studs. Let me get this trash out the way. You have that same Lego set? Awesome! Yeah, this is the first time I'm building this one. Well, obviously. It was my first time building this one, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to build this. I like building stuff. I love building stuff. Oh, snap. These have pieces on them that I ain't got to put stickers on. I am so glad. Hi, Dragon. What's going on? Okay, we got blue studs. Why is my headphones over here? I don't need those. Back to the Future Speed Champion? Yes, it is. Another lovely gift you guys have sent me. All right, blue studs are going up here. And that is step 6. I'm not even going to look at how many steps there are. We're just going to go through them all. All right, we got these smaller. We got these smaller black ones. Look like these. I think it's good for me to put these dark pieces on the underside of my hand, on my palm, so you guys can actually see the shape of them and how they look. Man, that brightness is something else. Let me bring that down just a bit. You can get plenty of light going forward. There, I think the light should be better now because the brightness was all the way up. Yeah, it should be a lot better now. Okay. So we take these black pieces and put them where the blue pieces are. Yo, Rox, it's good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are building the Time Machine DeLorean from Back to the Future. All right, so we got that. So this gray bar will go over the front, and then this other blue one will go in front of that. So this is, once again, more secure. So it looks like this. All right, now another gray piece is going to go across the back like that, and then another one will go across from it here. I wonder what piece we're building. Like, is this going to be the chair or what? From Back to the Future? Yep, yep. Yep, yep. All right, step 9 is done. Oh, this is what this is for. It just connects to it completely, and it just sits in there. Oh, I see. Okay. So will we ever see you building model kits? Probably not. Probably not. Legos is way more manageable. Model kits, they also take a considerable amount of time. They also take a considerable amount of time. But I like just keeping it with Legos. That's just me though. Okay, we got red pieces. Red pieces is gonna go just right there. Very straightforward. Thank you for taking up all the space. And then we're good. And I guess we're taking these gray pieces. I guess we just put it right there. Yeah, I guess we just take that one gray piece and keep it flat, and now it looks like this. Okay. That's step 12. Now we need more of those overhanging black pieces. These will go next to the red ones. Oh, you guys couldn't see. You guys couldn't see. Oh. But yeah, these black pieces, these pieces here, gonna go in these spaces. All right, we're good there. Now we got these circular pieces for step 14. These are apparently gonna go inside of this space, but 2 go in the back, like that. And I guess 2 go in the front. But then again, I don't know which part of the DeLorean this is supposed to be, so I can't tell which part is supposed to be the front or not. Because there's both sections, and I'm feeling like this big part here, is the back half of the DeLorean. Because DeLoreans are built back heavy. At least DeLoreans from 1985 were. And that's the only 4 that we need. So now it looks like this. And now we need one more. Ah, there it is. One more that goes in the center. And then apparently a silver one that goes next to it. And then we actually got to put those red studs in between. Yeah, so it looks like this. So now we look like this. Yeah, I just needed those. Now we get the white pieces. And we put them across. Yeah, we just put them across. A little bit on the slightly loose side in terms of them attaching. Because with these blue studs, they attach pretty easily. Is this a good angle for you guys? Hold on. I want to make sure you guys... Actually, it's probably best if I sit forward. All right, so we got black pieces like this. This goes across the front half of this. And then we're done with step 17. And now we got hooks. Gotta be careful when you twist stuff. It is the strangest thing how my hard drive keeps popping up. But it only does that when I'm streaming Legos. I don't know why it does that. Because it doesn't pop up like a separate window for me unless I actually bring it up. But every time I do like a stream for Legos, it just keeps bringing up the window for my hard drive for some reason. I don't know why that is. But we got this, and now it looks like this. Hooks are lined up in here, and they look like that. Ah, okay. Now, okay, so this is the inside of the car. This is the inside of the car. This is the back half. This is the back half. This is the front half. So now we need the slopes. All right, so these slope pieces, which I'm putting in wrong, these slope pieces that look like this, they go in front of the hooks that I just put in here. And then we have a black slab piece that goes here, and then a blue piece that goes here. I'm gonna be real, you probably won't see me trying to build anything exceptionally intricate like the Eiffel Tower or Notre Dame or even Minas Tirith. I feel like Minas Tirith would take me several sessions to do if I ever got it. I don't want it. Let me just go ahead and say that right now. I don't want it. It would just take such an exceedingly long period of time for me to build if I ever got that. So I don't need it. But we got all those pieces done, so now they look like this. They look good. You look good. It looks good. Okay, now for something completely different. These gray pieces, well, these tan pieces. And then we take the control pad. And then we just put it like that. I don't want to hunch over too much, so it's good to have good posture, you know. And then we take a black stud here, and then we put what looks to be a hook. Well, not really a hook, but like a loop piece. Looks like this. And it goes right in between. It goes right in between, right there. And I think we're good on step 20. And next piece is just the gear shift. The gear shift for the DeLorean right there in the middle. And we're good there. Next up, these gray pieces go on the sides. Oh, they go on the sides. And now they look like this. So we're done with step 22. And if I'm looking at this right, because I'm remembering from how I did things with the Lego Batmobile, and I kind of messed it up so that I had to backtrack because I'm like, wait, this doesn't look right. This doesn't look like it's supposed to go there. But I think I got it right this time. Yep. We're making progress. We're making progress. We got the sides of the DeLorean's, wheel guards. Okay. All right. Yes. What is whip? Hold on. My face froze up just for a little. It froze up for just a little bit there. Lag? Yeah, I noticed that too. Let me see. I don't need to have that up. If I have any tabs up that I don't need, then they can definitely go. I shouldn't have anything that's, too debilitating though, as far as I can see, which is quite odd. But we should be good now. We should be good. Okay, so I got the wheel guards along the sides, so we're good. So we're good on step 25, 24. Next up is 25. Great piece goes in the back. Could be just the internet. Yeah, it's always something. It's always something trying to mess up a good time I'm having with friends. I don't even know what it is. They try to mess up a good time that we have here. Try to ruin the camaraderie that we have, the relationship that we have, the fun that we have, the joy that we bring each other. It does its best to try and mess things up, but we will not be deterred. We will not be turned away. We always have fun here. So, great pieces go on the back. And we got these back ends here. And then we put gray pieces. Gray pieces on the back end here. Here! On the back end here. So now it looks like this. With the circles on the side. And the black piece and the extra on the back as well. Ah, now we're adding in this. Now we're adding in the cool stuff. Yes. They was about to get me again. They was about to get me again. Gray pieces on the back. I don't know why I'm leaning towards this camera when I can just put my hands like that. All right, so studs here. Studs there. Got to remember that there's a whole space right here so you guys can see just fine if I were to raise it up just a little bit higher. I forget the cone of vision for these things. But a better view would be this. Studs here. Studs here. And now we put the light blue pieces. I wish all the pieces that needed stickers had them already on them so I wouldn't have to worry about it. But you play with the cards you dealt. I've just never been a big fan of stickers. I think it stemmed from when I was building my Broly set. Not my Broly set, but Broly model kit. I really didn't like it. And guess who put this on wrong because I wasn't looking at the instructions? Thankfully, it's a small piece and I noticed it before we got too into it. This is supposed to have a black piece. It's supposed to have a black piece that looks like this. It's supposed to be there. All right, that one's fixed. All right, there we go. All right, now it's correct. Now it's correct. Yep, we're good there. Now oh, we're almost done with pack 1. We're already almost done with pack 1. Yes. Put a black piece here, I'm guessing. Yep, black piece here, black piece there. And then put these slick gray pieces there. So now it looks like this. Oh, that's it. These are just extras. What's our time? 36 minutes for just pack 1. Already 36 minutes? Okay. Move on to pack 2. All right. Long black piece. Whoa, is that supposed to be... Oh, okay. Okay, okay, we got some cool pieces in here now. Yeah, we got some really cool pieces in here now. All right, black piece. Oh, I got to put all these black pieces just like straight across. I got to put 8 of them. All right. We got this whole row. This whole row right here. Definitely a little bit of lagginess. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of lagginess here. I don't truly know what's going on. Hmm. But as long as you guys can see. But yeah, we got this row here. Up on this black piece here. And it looks like this. Going across. And then we got to put these gray pieces over the top. Pardon me. To secure most of them. And then do the same for another set right here. But I hope we put a foundation on because these are they are a little bit, I won't say fragile, but it's best to have them on a foundation as soon as possible. Yay, it goes here. At least I hope yeah, it goes here. It goes here. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. It really goes there. Ah, okay, we have our first sticker opportunity. I am missing a cloth where I would normally be able to like clean this off. So here we go. Clean it off nicely. Get rid of any dirt or grime from my fingers. And then put this black piece across the back, because this is supposed to signify the DeLorean strip. Yep, that is about as good as I am going to get it. I'm not moving it. This might be the most perfect I have put on a sticker for something Lego related. Yep, looks good. It looks good. Okay, step 31. We got one black piece. Oh, well, one gray piece that's going to go here. Yeah, just one. And then blue pieces pretty much all around. For the most part, pretty much all around. So now it looks like this. Ah, haha. Okay, we got a black piece goes right next to that. And then we got some hook pieces. And then we got some circular. We got some circular looking black pieces. This is going to be interesting to see in like a speed up, if you speed this up. So now we got it looking like this. Got it looking like this. Oh, now they want to get intricate. Now they want to get intricate. Okay, so we need gray piece with like a spot in the center. Put a blue piece there. And then I guess put a red piece right here. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it now. I think. Okay, yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it. There's supposed to be one red spot and then one gray spot. I was looking at it going like, wait, did they forget to color this in? Inonis, the legend is here. Welcome, sir. We are building the Back to the Future DeLorean from the Lego Speed Champion set. It's going quite nicely thus far. I hope your day has been swell. So the gray one's going to need to come over here. And then the red one comes over here. And now we got it looking like this now. Now it looks like this. What the? Apologies for the lag. It's been happening ever since I started. Yeah, it's been happening ever since I started. Hopefully you guys have been able to see things a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have been able to see enough. Thankfully, the delays won't happen when people are looking at the videos normally, but I got a bit of a rough idea of what the cause actually is. It's just something I can't exactly remedy at this time. But we got it looking like this. Progress is going nicely. Now we need a long black piece to go in the front, like so. And then 2 blue pieces in the front, like so. It has been well, sir, thank you. I pray the same for you. Of course, of course. Other than finding out that one of the games I intend to play in September, its physical version has been delayed until October, I'm good. This actually works better for me and the channel as a whole because there's just simply so much happening within September that trying to cram in Control Resonant after being done with Wolverine and the Lego Batman DLC and Borderlands 4's newest story pack coming out in September, it is going to be one very hectic month. So, me being able to play Control Resonant, mind you, the digital version is coming out the same day in September on the 24th, but I want to have the physical copy in my hands, and I already had to double check and make sure that my copy was still, secure. It's just that the date has moved up. I'm just going to have to avoid spoilers for a good 2 weeks, so that way I can enjoy the game in full in October when I can have it physically in my hands. But other than that, been good. I've been good. Okay. So now we're getting to the paneling. All right, paneling's gonna come up over here. Sit down in that spot. There we go. And then a blue stud piece goes right in there. And there's that side. Then we do the same for the other. I'm actually quite surprised that Lego has never done anything related to Game of Thrones. I am actually quite surprised. It would seem all things have fallen into place. It would seem so. Because for me, with what I do, yes, I like being able to bring you guys tons of content. But as I do this longer and longer, I realize it is far more advantageous for me to, pace things properly so I never suffer burnout. Because I probably would have felt I probably would have felt like, wow, I did Borderlands in the beginning of September. Then after that, I did Wolverine. And then after that, I did Lego Batman. And then after that, I did Control Resonant by trying to play it when it came out on launch. There would have literally been little to no downtime for me to actually relax a little before the next actual release. So I am actually really, the more I think about it, I'm actually okay with this physical delay so that way I can rest out of September so that when we move into October, I can be completely, prepared for Control Resonant and I can play more of the game within that month. So it actually works out. Because we can just make October the control month for like Remedy games. because I played Control, the first one. We've already played Alan Wake 2. I'm not playing it again. And then we'll be ready for Control Resonant. So it works out just fine. Not gonna lie, I don't think we'll be able to understand any spoilers from Control Resonant without any context, so it'll be easy than most gaming and movie franchises. Right. Because even now, I've been looking into lore for Control, and there is so much going on with that series that I'm still trying to wrap my head around. Like, what do you mean? There's a person within the reactor of the oldest house, which is where the first Control game takes place, and he's literally powering the entire building because he absorbed so much power into himself by trying to bind objects to himself. He essentially became a living battery, both as a danger to himself and those around him. So he willingly decided to become the living power source that powers the oldest house itself. There's tons of lore and there's tons of lore for Control, but that doesn't mean people understand it any better. So it's quite nice how they did it. Indeed, if one is unrested, they will underperform. Exactly. All right. I know I'm talking about Control right now because I really like that game. Okay, we got these. I almost dropped it. Got these gray pieces and these black pieces. These are going to go right here. Ooh, perfectly shaped too. Perfect. And then the other. All right. And those just go right there. Oh, okay, now we're really getting into all the different pieces for it now. So, one of these is going to have a grill. The other one is going to have a green piece up top. And I'm putting it on backwards. And a red piece down below. So now these go in between the red piece, the red and green piece, the stop and go. That goes there. And that goes there. All right, cool. So now that we got these pieces secure, we just need like some sort of piece that'll go across the back to make it so that it doesn't actually slip off. So now it looks like this. All right, we're good there. Now we know what this is for. Let me make sure I'm putting it on right. And this just snaps in there. This just snaps in here. And that goes on the back. Okay, we're coming along. It's looking nice. Got a flap piece that goes like this. Oh, I got to put both of them that way. Oh, these are. Oh, I see how they. Oh, this is actually kind of genius. The way they actually set up the seats. They're making the seats like they would appear from an '85 DeLorean. I'm gonna show you. These just snap in. Okay. Check this out. So those pieces go in here, and they are capable of moving forward a little bit, like a classic DeLorean. I wonder I wonder why it keeps disconnecting. Because it keeps every single time it brings up and we're buffering. Trust me, I'm trying to find out what's going on just as much as you guys are. Because every single time it keeps bringing up my hard drive. So I wonder if I just unplug it. If I just unplug my hard drive, because the stream isn't linked to the hard drive at all. The only thing that requires my hard drive is basically if I start to transfer anything across it. I'm wondering, could be me switching the cameras. We're about to see. We're about to see. Because my hard drive keeps coming back up. And whenever my hard drive makes itself exit out, and this is real quick. This has only been happening whenever I stream Lego. When my hard drive thing comes up, it's actually caused the buffering thing to happen today, but every single time my hard drive makes itself like appear for some reason, like it just makes itself appear and brings its own window up for some reason. After that, it basically closes itself out, and that's when we get buffering. So we're going to see if that has anything to do with my hard drive and all the stuff I have connected. No, poor hard drive. I'm sorry, I didn't properly eject it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that it was on impulse. I apologize, in honest. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't realize. We have a computer expert here. I didn't realize that me doing that. All right. So I plugged it back in. I wonder if it'll try to make itself appear in and out again. If okay, it did. Okay, so you guys can hear me now. The hard drive just brought itself up. If it closes and then buffers after it closes, then I know something's going on with the hard drive causing this sort of thing to happen. But we're going to keep moving regardless. I got to keep moving. So behind this one, we put this gray piece in the back like so. So now it looks like this. And then we take this piece and put it in between the hooks that we recently just put back here. So now we got that. And now we can lean it forward like so. And now, again, I'm keeping an eye on it. I wonder if my hypothesis is right. We take this piece and push it all the way through. And I got to do it for both of them. So and I have to put them through Put them through the top circles where these are. So now they look like this. We're doing well. We're doing well. All right, black pieces. And gray pieces that will go in here. And if I'm looking at it right, it just goes in between like that. So it would seem. And then it looks like this. Is me switching cameras the cause? It shouldn't be, though. It shouldn't be. Kitty, you might actually be onto something. Because I don't see it buffering. It's not happening. But what I do notice is that whenever I hit between the two screens, my hard drive makes this slight pitch sound like this. Whenever I switch between them, it makes this sound. So I wonder if that truly is the cause, because now nothing's happening. That don't make any sense. That's something I'm definitely going to need to figure out. The load of switching devices could be overloading your system. Ah, that probably might be the thing. So what all do I... All right. Because I do switch between singularly my main camera here. You could absolutely... You're probably right. You are probably absolutely right. So that means that we're probably just going to have to stick with just this view. Because if me switching in between is causing this sort of thing to happen, then let's try to make it less so. So I got these black pieces right here. So we're probably just going to have to stick with this view. Got these black pieces that go in between here and just rest up on this gray piece that's right here. And now we have to take these arms and put them in between like so. And then this gray spot here. Snap them in securely. And it just goes straight over the top. Now, is it supposed to be like that? I think it's supposed to be like that. Ooh, we're almost done. And we just get one random red piece that just goes off to the side. Well, I'm not going to say we're almost done. We're pretty much done with pack number 2. So now we can move on to pack 3. We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's go. Let's go. I thank you for your patience, everybody, especially when we run into like technical difficulties and everything. I greatly appreciate your patience and understanding. How many packs do we have? We have 5 in total. 5 packs in total. We are now starting on 3. We're now starting on 3. So the first one up is going to be some binoculars looking pieces. As soon as I can find them. There will be some, but here they are. And first, we are going to need I was about to say, how does this work? But no, these binocular looking pieces will look like this. They'll look like that. And they will go over the top, pointing backwards. So now we got that. Now we got one of these great pieces that I like. I really like because of the type of piece that it is. And this goes over the top. We need 2 of these. And they are going to go right behind the wheels. And they'll fit securely, like so. All right, so we got that. These pieces there, that piece there. Oh, now we got another. Yes, I'm so glad this piece is already formed. Now we got another piece of the time machine. And this is going to go directly in the back. Yes, the less stickers, the better. The less stickers, the better. Okay. All right. Okay. I see you. I'm feeling it. Blue piece is going to go in between these tan pieces that we just set up. Hold. I heard that sound from my hard drive again. I think we should be fine. I'm just not going to flip-flop. Okay, I think we're good. All right, next piece. Red studs with whatever this is supposed to be. Yeah, whatever this is supposed to be. Apparently, it's supposed to be 2 of them? Yeah, apparently 2 of them. Okay, I see. These red pieces and what looks to be these gray studs on top. And they go right in between. Right next to this circular piece that I got sitting up here. All right. Another piece done. Looks good. All right. Black pieces. We got some slope pieces. And we got these short 2-studded walls. And they are supposed to be directed inwards, like this. Yeah, the slope goes into this space right there. That's how it's supposed to look. Like that. Okay, that's a better angle. I gotta remember to have my hand at this position so you guys can see better. Looks like that. I know it's washed out, but yeah. So now, these are supposed to go on either side. That looks pretty neat. It does. It does, and it's coming along. Like, remember when I was looking at this one singular black piece and I'm like, where does this even go? Where does this even go? And now it's turning more and more into a DeLorean with intricate looking pieces. Should the sound continue, I advise shutting it down until proper investigation of the sound is performed. Erring on the side of caution is best. Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and properly, safely. Do I need to safe? If I hit this, there we go. There we go. Eject. All right, safe to remove hardware. Okay. I have safely disconnected my hard drive. Properly this time. So we ought to be good. So this can sit right off to the side until the investigation can begin to until we can find out what's going on with it. Because the thing is, I don't ever hear this sound. I don't ever hear this sound unless I'm building Legos and on stream. Other than that, it sounds normal. It never runs high. It never does anything extra. It's only when I'm building on stream and I have all this stuff set up does it start to make that ring 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 sort of sound. But it never does that on its own when I'm not doing that. When I'm streaming normally, it's only when I'm streaming Legos. I never hear it when I'm streaming games. I never hear it when I'm streaming talking to you guys or doing reactions. It's always during my Lego streams. Only then. So Anonymous, you may be absolutely right. It's probably because I have so many devices that's running all at once that it's causing a little bit of an overload, with this camera here and then this camera here and then all my other devices that's connected. That could be the issue. All right, we got great pieces. And it's gonna go here. Yeah, it's gonna go here. Must be what Sir Anana said then, just overloading due to multiple devices. More than likely. Thankfully, I don't need my hard drive in order to stream to save data because I can just easily transfer stuff later. So it's not necessary for it to be up right now. It's not necessary. If it means you guys don't have to suffer any more buffering, I'll do what is necessary to ensure that sort of thing doesn't happen for you guys anymore. The sound described certainly leads to that possibility. So I'm okay. I'm okay with keeping it disconnected. Now, as for it being the reason why there's buffering when I try to switch from this camera to this camera, because I really want to show you guys the detail of all the stuff we've been doing thus far. If the hard drive being connected caused me switching back and forth to be the reason why things didn't really line up properly, then firstly, my apologies, but also, at least we know. At least we know. I wonder if that's the reason why things don't. Ooh, I'm definitely going to have to check some things out later. This could be the reason why my screen transitions seem a bit choppy when I'm going back and forth. That could be the reason, because of the many devices. And it's not like any of my stuff is outdated, though, because the only thing that's old is my hard drive. But everything else, my computer, my USB hub, all that stuff is new. So I think it might be that. But conversation for another time. I'm sorry for all the constant distractions going back and forth. My apologies, everybody. We need to get back on track. All right, so now we're going to need some of these black pieces. And 2 of these sort of pieces. These pieces, they're going to go up in the back. They're going to go up in the back like so. And then for each side, one of these trapezoid looking pieces, they're going to go up on one side and another on the other. So now it looks like this. These sections here. These sections here. Okay, now we're starting to get a little bit extra. Okay, so we're going to need one of these, and a black stud that goes on the bottom. I'm grateful that we see and notice these things live on stream, and especially when we have experts. So that way I can start to remedy these things so that future streams won't run into such issues, and I know how to be properly prepared next time. So I'd rather this happened on stream rather than in a video, and then I'm wondering, oh, why did this sort of thing happen? And me not know, or even think about the possibilities of it. Okay, they want me to put a lot of these red pieces on top of each other. And I'm supposed to do this 2 whole times. I'm supposed to do this 2 whole times. Interesting. Better view. I'm trying to get it lined up so you guys can have a better view of what it looks like. And I'm already doing it wrong. I'm just putting these red pieces on. Four seems to be a lot more straightforward. Actually, 4 and 5 seem to be a lot more straightforward. All right, so we got these 2 pieces lined up the way they're supposed to look. I have no idea where they're supposed to go. Now I know where they're supposed to go. They're supposed to be the lights for the back of the DeLorean. Yep, it was definitely overload. Okay, so you guys can see here the detail of the lights going from this side to the other side. Back of the DeLorean's coming up nicely. I'll be right back. Family came home with food. Let me see if I can help them out real quick. I got food here and you guys couldn't see, and I didn't notice that I was unmuted, so I'm gonna say what I said again. Ha! So, I got my food here, hidden off to the side. You guys can't see. Also, what we're going to do is we're going to keep building until I get all these pieces situated. Till I get these pieces situated, and then I'll take a short lunch break, and then we'll continue and finish up with packs 4 and 5, and then we should be done with the DeLorean by that time. Okay, now I am unmuted this time. I paid attention to the button. But we're going to continue on. So what I did while I was muted up before I left out, we put the gray pieces up here so it can kind of match up to the lighting one would see for a DeLorean. And now we got to put the gray grill pieces. Well, really just one gray grill piece. Well, one black grill piece on the back. Just on the back. Okay. So now we get the long pieces. We get one slick piece, like this. Looks like that. And another black piece. It looks like this. This, well, two of them, actually, need to go up top. Oh, we're making the back half. We're making the grill part. Oh, snap, we're making the grill part, the cool part. And apparently there is a gray piece that's supposed to go down here. All right, so, ooh, it's looking nice. Yeah. We're making one of the more easily noticeable parts of the time machine of the DeLorean, which would be the vents, which would essentially be the vents for the machine as well. So it's looking really nice. I like it. I like it. And then we put the gray piece underneath, like so. Aha! Yes! And we start to put those pieces on the back. So now we got the DeLorean vents. Yeah! Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's starting to come together. Okay, so, ooh, okay, we got another sticker piece. Got another sticker piece to do. Let's see. So we need one of these. And one of these. And that goes up on the front. And now we need to put one of these sticker pieces over the top of that part. I don't like handling stickers. Let's see if I can get it right on the first try. No, piece of fuzz underneath. Okay, good, good, good. I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of the other one. Because these are actually the smaller pieces. This one is fine, it's normal. It's just a regular strip, it's just these ones. Let me just put this one on. Trying to be careful here. No! Don't. Okay, be careful. Whew. Okay. That part of stickering is done. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the other side so that it's already there. And apparently it goes on. Apparently it goes like this. Apparently it goes like this. For that being a Lego, it sure is shiny. Yeah, it is. But it also doesn't help that the contrast and the lighting for this camera that it can receive is also making everything seem extra shiny and extra bright. So that also plays a part in it. That also plays a part in it. Also, good to see you, Hybrid. I hope your day's been good. We're getting down to the last. Oh. Oh. I was supposed to put these pieces on the bottom half. That works out fine. I'm glad it's no more stickers. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more stickers to actually put on, and then I can stop being overly concerned about stickers. Okay. So, we are officially done with pack 3. We are officially done with pack 3. The extras are going to go in the bag. And now, allow me to show you the progress before I take that short lunch break. This is what we're looking like so far for the DeLorean. We got the back vents. We got the intricate parts here in the middle. We got the driver seats. And that's how we're currently looking right now. So next up is going to be pack 4. I have that sitting right there. Now I am going to take a bit of a short lunch break for myself, so that because my food is here, hot, I want to eat it while it's hot. Once we're done, I'll come back, and then we'll continue with packs 4 and 5, and we should be done building the DeLorean from Back to the Future. So I thank you for your patience. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay. Whew. Let me go ahead and get myself a quick sip right here. CDs, it's good to see you. Hey, man. I was on lunch break. Had me a nice lunch. Took the boys outside as well, so. mm. Sustenance! But welcome back, everybody. Sorry for keeping you waiting for so long. Ate my food, took my time, didn't rush, but also took the boys outside as well. So, what we have up next is pretty much the last 2 packs for the Back to the Future DeLorean time machine. So let me make sure chat and everything is good. Looks like it is. So now we can pick up with pack 4. And later on, I will probably edit out the entire lunch break so we can get straight back. So people, when they watch this later, they'll be able to get straight back into the build without having to, you know, wait like a whole, 30 minutes or so? I think it was like 30 minutes that I've been gone. All right. I feel invigorated as well. I feel good today! So, first piece we got. Also, CDs, how are you, my man? I hope life has truly been treating you well. Hope everything is good on the home front and everything, but just really just yourself, because you know me, I don't like to pry or anything, but I just want to make sure that my peoples are okay, because depression is very real. It is very real. And this is partly why I do what I do. One side is because I love video games and manga, but the other side is I want to have a channel where people can come to whenever they're feeling down, or they really just need a perk up or whatever. And I want this to be a place, not the number one place, because, you know, high aspirations and everything, but I want this to be a place where no matter where you are in life, no matter how you're feeling, you'll be able to at least come away from my channel feeling better than when you arrived. Because depression is so real right now, and a platform such as this is so chock full of people who either take advantage of those who are feeling this way or don't care. So when I ask people how they're doing in their wellness, not just physically, but mentally as well, because your mental health is incredibly important. Be sure to take breaks for yourself. Take time for yourself away from anything that could cause you mental stress, or people that can cause you stress as well, because that's fine as well. It is okay to distance yourself from people that do not make you feel good, or kind of. There's a lot of people out there, and I can say this as I build. There's a lot of people out there that may see you as a source of comfort when they want to speak to you about certain things, but at the same time, they can also be mentally draining, because they want to have someone to unload all this information on. And in the same process, since they see you as a person that can listen to their woes, they just feel like you're the one person that they can come to in order to unload all those woes on. But that's the problem. You need to be careful how much you allow people to take advantage of you in that manner. Because if people, and this is something I've learned, if people can do nothing except come to you to moan and groan about their problems, and they don't try to fix those problems or try to figure out a way to alleviate those problems, those are people you need to distance yourself away from, because the environment you're in can have an effect on your mentality. Got a dip, catch you later. Kitty, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank Anonymous as well for stopping by. I appreciate you both. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I hope to see you in the next thing I do, which will probably be this Thursday with the new 3.6 Wuthering Waves stream, unless you're busy, but it's not mandatory, just whenever you decide to show up. But Got those pieces down. I need a black piece that goes across here. There we go. And a catacornered piece that will go here. But yeah, getting back to it, you need to be careful who you involve yourself with. You need to be careful who you allow to tell you constant information, to unload their troubles and woes on. Because it's one thing to be, it's okay to listen to a person when they need an ear, but if all they ever say is just negative stuff and they're not trying to change, and they're getting complacent, and all they can do is just come to you to tell you how bad their life is, but they're not trying to change it at all. People need to be used to the idea of telling people no, or distancing yourself from people who can do nothing except tell you how bad their life is, and they're not trying to make it any better. So when it comes to mental health, you got to be careful who you allow to fill your head with, oh, this isn't good, that's not good, or have the mentality of, well, if you're doing good, let me tell you how bad my life is, so that way you don't feel as good as about how good your life is. Because that can be mentally and emotionally draining when all a person can do is just complain about how bad their life is. So you got to be careful who you invite into your circle. So when it comes to people who suffer from depression and the like, um, it's okay to talk to someone about it. It is. Because you never know what a person is going through mentally that is causing them to feel this way. And I'm not saying dismiss people who are feeling depression. I mean, you as an individual need to be careful who you surround yourself by. But if you're a person that is going through, bouts of depression and the like, then by all means, tell someone, speak to someone. We lost Robin Williams because he was going through like a lot of depression and stuff. I believe well, actually, I got to be, you know what? I can't say. I actually can't say because it's just pure speculation on my part. But there's a lot of key factors that attribute to this person's recent passing. But I don't want to say out loud because I just don't know all the facts. I don't know this person, and I don't know all the facts that led to them no longer being here. But you truly never know what a person is going through. So that's the reason why I do what I do. That's the reason why I do what I do. Because you never know what a person is going through, and all it takes is for someone to have an ear to hear, or maybe just by what they're doing is enough to put their mind at ease and bring them out of that potential downward spiral that they're on. Now, I'm saying all of this, but I am not like a certified physician. I'm not a certified, this is going to be as good as I can get it. I don't want to try and peel this up again. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a medical expert or anything, but I do know what works. So I can only say for people to be careful. For people to be careful who they allow in, and I think I'm putting this on the wrong spot. Yep, there we go. There we go. Okay, we got the side door of the DeLorean. We got the side door now. Okay, nice. But that's what I want this place to be. For anyone from any walk of life to be able to come here, relax, and enjoy themselves without any feelings of persecution, ostracization, or any feelings that make people just feel uncomfortable and not want to be around others, especially on YouTube, because a lot of people take advantage of that and use that as a way to build up a community that is just nothing but pure malice. And instead of being the type of space where people can be comfortable to be there, they create a space where it's either hostile, or it puts up this barrier where people can't be uh puts up this barrier of, well, these people aren't exactly nice, but I don't know how to approach this area. So this kind of puts me off because it can leave a bad impression with others. Okay, I got that down. We need a silver one in the front. I won't lie, you're doing a really good job at what you're preaching right now. Well, thank you. Thank you. It's just something that I've noticed. It's just something that I've. Oh, okay. I was about to say, why does this side seem more bare than the other? And that's because we got this. We got this on the side. But it's just something that I've noticed over the years. And it's something that I find shameful that others will take advantage of because people who are emotionally vulnerable, a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people on social media, a lot of people on Twitch, Kick, whatever streaming service there is that allows people to live stream and whatnot, people take advantage of that, knowing good and well that they can just, you know, dupe people into watching them or doing whatever they're doing by emotionally manipulating them. You know, like honeyed words. And I warn people all the time, even if I say certain things, please do not be swayed by the words of people you hear on the internet. Be very careful who you give a lot of attention to. Because not every person has your best intentions at heart. A lot of people do this just because they want to make some money. They just want to make some money and they don't care who they step over in order to do it. I'm going to go ahead and set this up because I already know it's going to be the next thing that I do after this. So, because we're already done with step 69 and step 70, I had to put these pieces on here, this gray piece here, and then that black piece right there. But I have a feeling that the next step, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. We're setting up the steering wheel. But yeah, just really, truly be careful of people you pay attention to online. And okay, I think I got the steering wheel right. Now this isn't supposed to sit on top of anything, is it? Is it just supposed to be there? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Because this is the steering wheel. No, this feels like it's. Is that right? Did I miss something? It feels like it's. Because it's supposed to be higher than this. I think I may have missed something. Oh. Oh, okay. I was still right. I was just supposed to put it. Oh, okay. I was supposed to put it on the gray piece right here. Because I was about to say, this wheel is. Because I put it in the space that was below this. And I'm thinking, this space is way too small for it to be down to the ground. Because DeLoreans didn't have the wheels all the way down to the ground. But no, I was actually putting it in the wrong place. So we're good. We're good. We're back to it. And we can put up the dash of what year you're supposed to be traveling. So we got November 5th, 1955, October 26th, 1985, and then the return time of 1985. Okay. We're almost there. We only got one more piece that's supposed to go up. And this black piece is going to have the speedometer that goes up there. The gauge for the plutonium chamber. But yeah, so when I ask people how they're doing, that's the reason why. All right. And this will be the last piece. Wow, I had it all the way over here, but you guys can't see right there. Okay. We only have 2 more sticker pieces. So now we got the inside of the DeLorean, we got the number meter, and we got the speedometer right there. We got the steering wheel that's right here. So we're doing good. And now to make the other side of the panel. All right. And we do the same thing we did with the other side. Thicker black paneling goes on the bottom, thinner goes up top. And also, know at the end of the day, you guys don't ever owe me anything. I love doing this. This is my joy. This is my passion. I love doing this. I don't ever expect you guys to ever do anything for me. I appreciate it when you do, but know that it's not necessary. I just truly appreciate being able to be someone that you guys, watch on occasion. All right, we got the side paneling of the DeLorean down. We're getting there. We're getting there. We still don't have like the full body yet, but we are steadily getting there. Only one more sticker remains. All right, so now we flip it to the front and go ahead and get those last pieces, last panels on the side. Ah, there it is. And then we do the same deal we did to the other one for the rear view mirror. If it'll let me. All right. So now we got the sides of the DeLorean. We got the sides, not the full sides because we still got to get the front half. But at least we got the paneling on the door and we got the rear view mirrors that's over on the side as well. Okay. Now I believe we are going to prepare to make the front of the car and the bumper and everything else, which I'm happy about. Take these black pieces like so. So they look like this. Supposed to be 3 across the top. 3 across the top. And then 2 blue ones. And then blue. So it looks like this. And then blue studs on either end. And then looking at this, 2 white pieces on either end. And then 2 black pieces on the opposite sides. Actually, hold on. No. No. Put the flaps on there, and then put these other pieces in front. Ah, okay. There we go. Yeah. All right, so now this whole entire piece looks like this. Welcome back, CDs! Always good to see you. How's the drawings coming along? I've been seeing some of the ones that you put up there. Seeing how much brother, I'm gonna be real with you. The amount of progress you've made since the very first time you showed your drawings to us to how it looks right now, such progress. Like over the years, we've seen this progress. And it's absolutely amazing. Okay. So it looks like supposed to put these black pieces at least 3 forward. So now the whole thing looks like this. And this is probably going to be the front half of the DeLorean. And then we got a white piece that goes across the back. Qushu, time to hydrate and stretch. Ooh. I'm trying to pop, but I ain't got as much room as I would like, but it's fine. And a gray piece is supposed to go right there. So now we got this piece that looks just like this. And then we got blue pieces. Come in, put one here. Put one here. And then blue studs go right here. And now, apparently, I'm supposed to put the whole thing in front and snap it into this space. So now we got this whole front end for the DeLorean now. Now we got it that looks like this. Better to put this over a white page or something so you can get like a better angle of it. I see the conversation must have been said about Hayden. I have not directly said her name. I was just talking about, like people we lost too soon due to feelings of, like depression and stuff like that and a lot of stuff going on in people's lives. Since we don't have all of the facts as to the cause of her recent passing, I didn't want to say because, I didn't want to be, preemptive and put that into people's heads without the definitive facts. But losing Hayden Pantier was an absolute shock. And losing Michelle, what is her name? Trachenbacher? The girl that played Harriet the Spy. Losing her was already devastating. But then losing Hayden, she was only 36. She was only 36. Literally just 2 years older than me. So for me, it was like, wow. So for me, it was just, it hit me like it shocked the mess out of me because I knew Hayden Pantier as far as like for her acting career when I saw her in Remember the Titans. That's when I first saw her. And then later on in life, I would see her in different things. I remember seeing her in Heroes. Oh, I like this little reference that they're doing in the instruction manual. Real quick. This little, the references is, you see how the number goes up to 87. And then at 88, it lights up and it has lightning around it because 88 is how many miles per hour you would need to go in the time machine, the DeLorean time machine, in order to actually time travel. So that little reference, that is actually kind of sick. I kind of like that. Heroes was for you. Another thing that many people knew Hayden Panettiere for was her role as Kairi in Kingdom Hearts. Mind you, Hayden did not voice Kairi in Kingdom Hearts 3. That was Allison Stoner. But she was still Kairi for both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Both young Kairi, young kid Kairi, and teenage Kairi. So losing her was like losing an entire section of many of our childhoods because of the roles she had when we were, well, when we were pretty much around her age. Because given the fact that I am only 2 years younger than Hayden Panettiere, I essentially grew up as she got older with these different roles. And in these different roles, I was around the same age as she was. So it's like, wow. Nope, I put that wrong. I put that long piece wrong. Okay, there we go. Right there. It would be awesome and hilarious if as soon as you get done pulling it together, it drives off and left a fire trail. First of all, whoever drives not the Mandalorian, just the regular DeLorean. But whoever drives the Mandalorian better pay to get this table fixed. If you gonna scorch it. Okay, we're done. We're done with pack 4. Onwards to the very last pack. And then we'll be done. We are almost there. This is the last pack to do. This is our progress. This is our progress, everybody. This is as far as we've done today. We still got the wheels, the overhead, and of course the front of the DeLorean as well. But we are almost there. Thank you for sticking out with me. That's a boat? That's because it ain't got no wheels, bruh. Anything without wheels is a boat. Doesn't mean it'll float, but it's a boat if it ain't got wheels. But we... CDs, you be getting me. You silly. You know that? All right. So, we got whole solid pieces. Got a long strip that goes right here. Woo, we getting there, bruh. We getting there. Then put these corner pieces in there. I'm over there being silly and I'm actually missing a piece. But yeah, I'm a miss Hayden. Especially if I ever play like the original Kingdom Hearts 2 game again. If I ever play that again and I hear her, oh, it's gonna hurt. In you and I, there's a new land. Like it's gonna hit like a ton of bricks. Okay, so we need some hooks. And that is going to go. Well, first, we need like these long side edges, these. Hold on, what's going on? Let me see. What is that? What is that? That looks amazing. I need the name. I need the name of what that food is. Morisco? Mmm, that looks good. As a person who's already ate, I'm like, how dare you make me hungry again? All right, we got to put the hook up here. And the hook is supposed to be facing along pretty much seafood boiled. That looks fantastic. That looks tasty. You didn't bring enough for everybody? But seriously, though, that looks really, really good. Man, y'all be eating good out here. Y'all be eating real good out here. Y'all don't invite nobody over for no cookouts or nothing. Don't even save a brother a plate. But y'all be eating good out here, though. Okay, okay, we're good. Okay, we got the hood of the DeLorean. We got the hood of the DeLorean. It looks good. It looks good. That's what we got. You know, when I have it far, you guys can make it out way better than me trying to get it close because the brightness pretty much bleeds and drowns everything out. But we got the hood of the DeLorean thus far. Now, for the hood. There it is. There it is. Don't you feel like you're back in 1985 again? Well, for some of you who are old enough to have lived in 1985. I can't say that because I was born in the early 90s. I am from the, wow, to think I can tell people, oh, I was born in the 1900s because the 90s does count as the 1900s. So you can basically say I was born in the 1900, in the year 19, in the years 1900. They got fried chicken at McDonald's. Say what? Since when? They got fried chicken at McDonald's. It's about time they got wise. They better not bring it over here to the US because we will literally be the leading country in obesity. We will literally be the leading country in morbid obesity if we weren't already. They better not talk about chicken legs. But that's what I'm saying though. I know what type of chicken they have at McDonald's now. I've had it. I've eaten it. But you talk about some legs and thighs and at McDonald's? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm eating good. Like what? All right, got this white piece. Goes like that. Gotta get another one. No, it's not like ba da ba ba ba. I'm loving it. It's ba da ba ba ba. I'm getting fat. All right, we got a piece that's going over the top like that. All right, supposed to be for both of those, and they. Okay, good. Okay. So they just fasten. Good. They just fasten that way. Cool. Cool. All right. Next step. What sort of paneling? I think this is supposed to be like hood paneling. Let's get a gray piece here. My nose has been bothering me a little bit, but as long as it's clear, I'm in the clear. If it starts changing red, then I probably gotta go. They now have Popeyes, and your girl said she never ate there. I said she ain't ready for it. This year is their first Popeye. This year is their first Popeyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and be the service announcement person for you and your girl. If she tries Popeyes, she needs to have a drink ready because them Popeyes biscuits are literally edible versions of a dehydration of dehydration. You try and eat that biscuit and not drink nothing, you are going to dry out your mouth and you will literally lose all moisture. So just make sure you warn her. Just warn her to be careful eating them Popeyes biscuits. Told her that's a death biscuit. That's an accurate way to describe them. Okay. Okay, I got that one in. There's supposed to be another one. Okay, that one's in too. All right, we're good. All right, so now we got whatever this piece is. It looks like this, but it has like some sort of like wiring panel that goes in the front. Oh, you already told her? Man, I want you to come and experience it. One day I'll visit. One day I'll try and see if if things can happen. Things can happen where I can actually visit that country. It would be sick. It would be cool. It would be cool. Lord's will, nothing happen, of course. Been dying to cook for me, and this was her first time cooking for me. Oh, okay. Okay, CDs. I see you, man. I see you, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for all y'all, especially when y'all get y'all own significant others and stuff. I'm so happy for y'all. If y'all are happy, I'm happy. Now, oh, there we go. Okay, so this looks to be the hood of the DeLorean. Whatever you do, do not go downtown. From the airport to that Airbnb took 4 hours due to the bad traffic. Whew. 4 hours. All right, we're good. We can go ahead and put on the last piece. And now we have the front bumper of the DeLorean. Yes. All right, time for the side paneling. So we're going to need one of these. Yeah, one of these. One of these black pieces. And one of these square pieces that links directly behind it. And then we can finally put it to match up the sides. So it looks like this. It looks like that. I'll show you like a full actually, I can just keep showing you this. So this is what we got thus far. This hood of the DeLorean. I got to put it in a way so that the light isn't being blocked by the webcam. We got the paneling done for the grill, so it looks like that. We got the side piece that I'm going to put on this side, but this side has it right there, so it connects to the blue piece that goes into the front. Of course, the windshield and all the other pieces that go over the top for the DeLorean as well. This is really cool. This is really cool. Wow, who comes up with these designs for them to look this well? This is sick. So, we got that piece. That's done. Let's do the same for the other. All right, now it's linked up. So we got both sides. Oh, I gotta connect this whole thing. Oh. Oh, so that's what these lanky long pieces are for. Yeah, these pieces. I gotta take them and then loop them all the way until they get to the back properly. So I gotta link it through here, then take it through here, and have it go through here. And have it link all the way to the back. Wow. Okay, so if I want to give you guys like a better look, this wiring that starts from right here is supposed to loop. It's supposed to loop and then go underneath and then come up to that on the side. And I got to do that for the other side too. Oh, so that's what that's used for. Huh. That's interesting. And it's just giving me an example of how it's supposed to set in there. All right, so we got another piece that I cannot find. There it is. There it is. This goes here, and this goes there, and they're supposed to connect with each other like that. Ah! Sorry. I can show again. This small piece right here. Dominique, hi, hello. What's that for? For support? Not support, but it's supposed to mimic the lining of wiring that goes on the actual DeLorean from the movie as a whole. But yeah, blue panel, this blue piece goes there, and it's supposed to go in this space right in there. So this time, it goes right there, and I got to do the same for the other piece. Thank you for keeping me on my toes there, Kratos. I would have been steadily building, and you guys wouldn't have been able to see it. If it wasn't Time Machine and Armored, I could definitely see RoboCop driving that. I'm actually quite shocked that when we had RoboCop Rogue City, still a hilarious and wonderful game, by the way, the fact that we didn't have like a driving section where we could drive after criminals and chase after them, I feel like it was a little bit of a missed opportunity. All right, now we got these green pieces. I don't even know what they are, but they apparently attach to the back and they snap in this area there. Is it supposed to be one? Yep, it's supposed to be one. I was about to say I'm missing a piece, but no, it's just supposed to be the one. And apparently we need two of these, and they just attach to the side panels I got here. But it's supposed to be raised in a way where it looks like it connects the both of them. So it looks like this. That's the reason why these panels can move. So that way it looks like the wiring is tracking all the way to the other side. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. So these panels that go right here, this is one of the reasons why I clip my nails, because I don't want to like point my finger and then you see more nail than where I'm pointing at. But the paneling goes off to the side here, and that's the reason why these hinges here can actually bend, so it looks like it's bending the wiring going towards the DeLorean. But it looks good. Has anyone watched Vinland Saga? I have not. All right, am I gonna light it up? Nah, because I ain't got nowhere to put it. I ain't got nowhere to put it, man. Well, I do have a place where I can put it. I just need to redo my bookshelf a little bit, since you guys have been sending me so much stuff. But I haven't seen Vinland Saga yet, and I'll probably take a time to check out that whole thing myself. Yeah, this is meant to be pushed up all the way. And then take this piece. So now, once again, now you see the wiring going across that goes all the way down, all the way to the bottom. It curves up from here and then goes all the way across the top until it goes all the way to the other side. The way they configured this is very clean. Very clean. Now we got to do the wiring for this again. As I switch the camera back, I didn't forget this time. I bought something great yesterday. It's the Motor Max 1:64 scale Oxford double-decker bus from James Bond Live and Let Die. Really? Hold on. Ah. Hold on, I'm back. Let me see. What did you say? All right, I'm back. Had to mute up real quick there. And I also had to undo one of these because I wouldn't have been able to get the wiring through. But let me see what you said earlier. I don't understand that. You should use barbecue lighter and make 2 streaks. Make 2 streaks. No, I ain't gonna use no barbecue lighter. Let's see. I meant like just you telling me. Oh, I meant like just you telling me she don't want to be on camera. Oh yeah. She wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't asking if you want to see her. Let me see. You read my comment. I did. Asking her to be on camera is a bit too privy in my part. Yeah. Kratos wasn't asking for her to be on camera. He was just saying, metaphorically speaking, would love to know her reaction to Vinland Saga, not her actually be on camera. Because we are very big on keeping people's personal informations to themselves. Observation ears. You don't need to worry. I wasn't talking to anybody. Nice try, though. No lips for you to read today, Mr. Lip'em Reader. Okay, so I think, yeah, I went ahead and did all those extra settings. So now we're getting down to the last couple of notches. If it can just be obedient and allow me to put these pegs in there. There we go. All right. Okay, that's one side. That's one. I had to double check and make sure you guys could see me. There we go. Okay, we're looking more like it. We're looking more like it. Okay, so now we need this piece. Where is that supposed to go? I believe this black piece here. Notice your hockey don't be working lately? Well, other than Shanks, I also have observation killing, so you can't use observation hockey against me. All right, I'm back. So the only thing that's left. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm skipping ahead. I'm skipping ahead when I'm not supposed to. It's just telling me the next set of steps I'm supposed to be doing. All right. The red thing goes there. Where's the license plate? License plate, California at a time, goes into the backspace. Right back here. All right, we're good there. And now we can put the big antenna in the back. Now we can put it in the back. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We are almost there. Look at that. We are almost there. We got the back part and we got the license plate California at a time. We getting there. We almost there. All right, next up, did I arrive as the build is done? Not yet, Flip. It's good to see you, but you're not too late. You are on the last couple of pages, though. You are on the last couple of pages. We're down to the wheels now. Okay, so got the wheels all ready. So now we get to put them on. Saw a DeLorean in your town once, just driving around in front of you, just mid traffic. Never saw it again, but that was the most wonderstruck you ever been on the road. Okay, so looking at what we have here, because we still got pieces. The DeLorean can officially roll. It can officially drive. It can officially ride. So now, oh, oh, that's what the extra pieces are. So now, go ahead and pop this off. Put Doc on the side. I think they only made 400 DeLoreans, so the chances of running into one are really low. The fact that you ran into one, that's already pretty substantial. You witnessed a rare phenomena, a truly rare phenomena. Seeing an active DeLorean. All right, the Doc is in. Let me get Marty in. All right. So we got Marty McFly and Doc Brown inside the DeLorean. And for the most part, if we wanted to keep it standard, then yeah, this build is now done. Ladies and gentlemen, the DeLorean time machine from Back to the Future, completed from the first Back to the Future movie, completed in all its 1985 glory. Oh, that is so cool. This thing is so cool. See, when I saw this and I put it up on my wish list, I thought this would be something really cool to make. But looking at it even further, it truly is. Like, how does someone come up with these sculpts and the exact things you need in order to make it look like something from a movie? This is sick. This is absolutely amazing. I want to keep it in perfect light, but it's cool though. That's how cool it is. That is so sick. Now, here's the thing. This isn't the only thing it can change, because now we also have the options of creating the time machine at the end of Back to the Future, which is essentially changing out its license plate. The license plate is in a space. How do you expect me to get it out? It's in a deep space in there. It's in an alcove. How do you expect me to get that out? In order to change it into Back to the Future 2 and Back to the Future 3. So we can make the new fusion reactor. Because when he upgrades the time machine, it just needs a fusion reactor rather than the antenna that goes on the back. Did I ever upload the time lapse you told me about? By the way, I haven't, because I still have to edit it. I haven't edited it yet. It's been a minute since I recorded that specific video, and I haven't finished editing it because I need to finish putting the last piece on it and then getting it up to speed with everything else. It's just that I got caught up with so many different things that I kind of neglected doing that particular time lapse, because I really want to show it to you guys. It's been sitting in my room for quite a while, and yet none of you know what it is except for Flip. And I really want to show you guys so I can just have it in the background for you all to see, but I can't yet until I put the time lapse on the channel. So after this is done, I mean, I can easily take care of that. So I really have no reason why I can't do it. So here we have the Mr. Fusion reactor. And then, of course, what is that? A brand new way of telling what year it is, because it says 2015. And it's funny how at the end of Back to the Future, when Doc says, like, roads, where we're going, we won't need roads. Because back then, the year 2015 was thought to be the most futuristic the world could ever see. But 2015 was literally none of that. 2015 was literally none of that. So there's a license plate, and then of course, instead of using like the regular wheels, if it'll let me take it off, okay, so here's my thing. You tell me that, okay, I was about to get on this thing's case. I was about to get on its case. Yet it had to hide my chopper puppet behind an opened umbrella for months on my stream. I got the video ready. It's just very frustrating. Right, right. You want to show stuff off, but you can't show it to people quite yet. So take this piece off. Pardon me. I'm just putting these hover tires on. It's wild what the world thought the future would look like so far into the future, and we haven't even gotten to that point of the future where we see all that stuff that the world thought we would have. And there we have it. We have that's it. That's it. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, just slamming the thing all hard on the thing. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the Back to the Future 2 and 3 DeLorean, and this is how it looks when it's in its hover mode. Essentially, the mode you use when you're trying to fly around and no longer need roads in order to reach 88 miles an hour. So I think the design of both the regular DeLorean and the hover DeLorean are quite well done. This is an amazing sculpt, and I like how good of a quality it is. Just the overall look of the DeLorean and everything that's been done. It's really sick. It's a very nice it's a very nice sculpt, a very nice build. However, before I end this session, I'm gonna put it right back into its original state because I like for it to be on its wheels because that's the most well-known look for the DeLorean. And then I'll just keep these extra pieces in like a I don't have like a cabinet or a drawer to put these extra pieces in. I just keep them in the little bags that they have, and then I just put them someplace else. So, no, I need you to come out. Come out of there. No, it's stuck. No! Its original state, of course, being disassembled and back in the box. I couldn't even tell you where these pieces went. I couldn't even tell you. So, so now I guess I don't really have a choice. Okay. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I made it work. I made it work. So I need to pull this one out. Come out. Come out. Come out. Come out. No! No! The one wheel! This one better not come out easy. Oh, okay, putting it in the hover mode, the two pieces. Okay. We have a way to get them out. Good. Come at it now! Because I am just going to keep it in its regular wheel form. I am not going to have it in its hover form. Simply because of what just happened. It would not allow me to take it out. So at least you guys got to see what it looks like, but now I got to get the other one. Okay. Cooking. It's not like you guys need to see me do this because you already saw me assemble it before, so this is nothing. Okay. We're back to the original. No. I gotta put the thing back on. Gotta put the cap back on. All right. There we go. Okay. It's back to its original. Back to the Future look. And that's where I'm pretty much going to keep it. These extra pieces, just going to put away in the bag somewhere. But everything else, yeah, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Back to the Future 1985 DeLorean Time Machine from Lego Speed Champions. Wonderful build, wonderful sculpt, and I'm glad I was able to build this for all of you guys here today. This is where I'm going to call it for today's session, because I got some things to do, such as working on that time-lapse video that I still need to get out to you guys, so I can show you what I actually made. And then, I'm just going to relax for the rest of the day, because Wednesday is my day off, and I'll probably hop back on one of my other games, like Warframe or whatever, and just chill for the rest of the day. And then, well, basically, actually kind of tidy up, because I got to reorganize my shelves just a little bit, just to make some more room for stuff. But overall, I had a wonderful time. Thank you, everyone who tuned in here today, from Flip to CDs to Kratos to Kitty to Dominique, anyone, and Hybrid as well. Everyone who showed up here today, I greatly appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to watch little old me for the past 2 hours and 31 minutes. It's going to be 33 in about 8 seconds. 2 hours and soon to be 33 minutes of me just building yet another Lego set. This was very fun, and I enjoy this time that we spend with each other. With that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Even check out my membership here on YouTube or me over on Patreon if you feel like supporting the channel a little bit extra. But, you know, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. And because I know you're coming back anyway. Have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!